Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a story about someone who's been married for over a decade but still feels like an outsider in their own family. After years of feeling left out and disrespected, they were faced with a tough decision when a major family event came up. So let's see what happened. Am I in the wrong for not going to my sister-in-law's wedding? I have been married for 12 years. I'm going to give backstory and it's 13 years to summarize. My husband has 4 sisters and 3 brothers. From the moment I met his family, they gave me a cold shoulder, and even after all this time, I don't feel like a part of the family. The reasons I have been given is that I'm not outgoing enough, and my husband is different since he's been with me. It's true that he is different. He used to be very close with his family, but once we started dating and they were rude to me, neither of us enjoyed being around them, so we wouldn't go to things as often. We lived out of state, so we wouldn't only visit at first. This is when we were just dating. During my first visit there, I was changing my clothes in the room I was staying in, and his cousin walked in on me and I screamed to get out. He was there every second of the trip and kind of hovering at all times. We asked his cousin for a little bit of space and we'd hang out again the next day. Apparently my reaction was a big deal because my husband or then boyfriend started getting calls and texts from his uncles that I need to apologize and they don't appreciate my behavior. I did not apologize. We just ended our trip early. We eventually moved to his hometown for a job offer and I started seeing the family more. I was trying my best to make a good impression and be friendly with everyone. We were staying with my husband's dad while house hunting for several months. He has a very large family and I found it overwhelming, so sometimes I would sit in another room because of how loud it was, but I was always happy to talk to anyone if they wanted to. No one ever really approached me anyways. No one ever asked me about myself or my family or where I'm from. I tried to get to know his sisters, but it became clear conversations were hushed when I'd walk over and they were short with me when I'd ask them questions. One day I'm sitting at the table paying bills and they all show up with his youngest sister to take graduation photos. My husband was at work, all rushing into the house, then out back to take photos with the whole family except myself and my husband or then boyfriend. One of their aunts told me I was in the way at one point, so I went upstairs, but that was the only word spoken to me. One of my boyfriend's husband's sisters was pregnant, so I had been knitting a hat and blanket for months since we'd gotten there and found out. I knew the shower was soon, but no one had given me any details. Then one Sunday I see pictures with everyone tagged on Facebook having a huge shower. Even his dad, who we were staying with, was there. I was incredibly humiliated and hurt that they all knew I'd been working hard on this blanket and they even acted like I would be coming, all while knowing we weren't even invited. I eventually did ask this sister about that, and I was told that since I was newer to the family, she didn't think I'd want to come, but never gave me the choice. It was a lot of this kind of behavior, inviting us to some things and not others, but always acting like we were the problem if we didn't jump up and scramble to attend when they did invite us. But all the while I'd hear whispers about his sisters saying things like I'm a B word or I have my husband under a spell. One of his aunts came by and basically tried to convince me not to be with him. Tells me he was happier before me and his deceased mother would never have wanted us to be together. This wrecked me and I was crying and packing my things when my husband got home. He convinced me to stay and we would just stay away from them all. So then we get engaged. No congratulations except from a few extended family members. Months of this goes on and it becomes clear they don't want to support or celebrate us. We decided to just elope at the courthouse one day. No acknowledgement from his immediate family. The aunt that was horrible to me said she wished she would have known and could have been there. It just went on like this. Got pregnant. No congratulations or offers of a baby shower or even a gift. Nothing. They did want to meet my son once he was born, though. I was so excited to be in a big family so I could have that closeness in a village, and it turned out to be a nightmare of isolation. Fast forward a few years and one of my husband's brothers starts dating a girl they all seem to love, and she's welcomed into the family immediately and is invited out to lunch and shopping with the sisters, and I'm not, never was. We ultimately decided to just cut off contact with them for a while because it was too hurtful. A few years later we tried again for our child to be around family instead of isolated, but it was more of the same. I don't know why I thought it might be different. We have never attended any wedding in his family since they were so unsupportive of ours. I know that may be petty, but it is deeply hurtful, and it's always been extended family until now. His youngest sister is getting married in August, and we were intending to try to go. But then while they were over at our place for a birthday party, the brothers were talking about getting tuxes as groomsmen and sisters about the bachelorette party. At first I didn't think anything of it, but after further clarification and seeing pics on Facebook, I realized that my husband and I are the only ones not included in the wedding party. Every other woman in the immediate family is, and every man is as well. It makes me feel like this just emphasizes the fact that they don't see us as family, and we are going to be symbolically classed as other at the wedding. And while I know this is about his sister and it's her wedding, I can't help but feel all the shame and negative feelings and depression I did over the years. I don't want to do something that I feel so awful about. My husband told her that we aren't able to go after all, and she's very upset with us. Are we being petty? I've spent so much time chasing them, trying to get them to treat me the same, and I am just done doing that. All the family trips they've all gone on and didn't even invite us to. I don't really feel bad for not being at this milestone event when they've made it clear we aren't special to them. So, am I wrong? Honestly, after everything they went through, I fully support OP's choice. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is stop chasing validation from people who never cared to understand you in the first place. What would you have done if you were in her shoes? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and keep supporting. Your support means the world to me. Now take care, bye, and I'll see you in the next one.